Being a full-time artist in many ways is a dream come true. Over the last 10 years, I've learned some unexpected challenges that come with being a full-time artist. So in this video, I wanted to share how I am overcoming them. My name is dreamy, and I'm a professional artist. I mostly am an oil painter, but I love all the different mediums. I love to create dreamy compositions that mix abstract with realism. Something unexpected in the last maybe 5 years has been finding time to paint. And that sounds maybe silly because I'm a full-time artist, but I also co-own an art school, Milan Art Institute, with my husband and my parents. So I'm balancing a lot of different things, and I've found it a challenge to plan my painting time and make that a big priority. I would say the creation itself is the most important. That's what drives everything. Being in that right brain space where you don't even feel time. That's what makes everything really worth it. And then seeing the end result of someone falling in love with the piece, hearing their story, knowing that my art is changing their life, that's extremely rewarding. But there's so much administrative tasks that go into running an art business. In the last couple years, it's been a little bit more challenging to just manage my time really well, and especially since having my son. That is an extra responsibility. I just have to be really good at managing my time. How I've overcome this challenge, I have to have a very strict schedule, stick to it. Once I get myself in the studio, in this chair, get my palette ready, just go through the motions of my routine, inspiration will come and I will have a great time painting. It has to be treated like a serious job, and then you'll get, serious results. The second unexpected challenge is having too many ideas and not enough time to paint them all. I've found for myself, and maybe some of you can relate to this, having too many ideas is stifling and you don't know how to focus. It actually stops me from making that first stroke on the canvas, getting started on a new painting. I can be very impulsive, and I get an idea and I'm like, I'm running with it, I'm just gonna do it. Then later on, I'm like, oh, that wasn't that good of an idea. And then I have like a half-finished painting. How I deal with overcoming this challenge is spending a lot of time thinking about my ideas deeply, just stewing on them for a while, making sure that it was a real idea, not just something that floated across my mind. Working in series so that I can stay focused and kind of repeat a subject or a theme, go deeper into an idea. The third unexpected challenge, just worrying about people not taking me serious as a young artist. I definitely got a little bit of criticism there, but I was that's just a self-doubt that I had. What I've learned through it all is just being authentic, staying true to myself, not trying to mold into what other people thought about me or what I feel like I should be for other people. I know it's not something that everyone can relate to, but a lot of young artists can relate to this. You just have to stay consistent, just keep painting, keep being yourself. You'll just get better and better. Your skills will really improve the more you paint. Those doubts that we have are only real if you let them be. You're the one who can decide to not listen to that voice. That could have been my reality if I really chose to believe it, but I didn't, and I just kept working, kept persisting, and poured myself into my passions, worked really hard at it, and that eventually paid off. I think a lot of those doubts are just there to hold us back, and it's up to you to decide if you want to let them hold you back or not. The fourth unexpected challenge has been to actually turn away clients for commissioned work. I was just getting so many commission orders and requests, and it was getting difficult to balance that with everything else going on, and I want to make sure that I'm putting my whole heart into those paintings and they're gonna turn out the best. I've decided to pause on commissions. I feel like by doing this, it's opened up like some more space in my mind and my heart to work on some paintings that I'm just been excited about and have been dreaming about, and I'm able to pour myself into these paintings now, and I wouldn't have been able to create them if I were focusing on commissions. This has allowed me to put out a new series. I know it's resonating with a lot of people out there. I have one available on my website print. You can check the link below of this print, Everlasting Light. There's also a video you can watch here on YouTube of me painting this piece from start to finish, and I paint on the plexiglass. It's a really fun video, so you can go watch that after this. I've realized I've not only needed to protect my painting time, but also protect the ideas that I have, set aside specific time to create those personal paintings that I've just been really excited about. Put commissions on pause, and that's okay to do every once in a while. Challenge number 5 is a work-life balance. When I'm in my studio, 9 to 5, that is when I try to get all of my business stuff done. And of course, I can't do that every day perfectly, but I have been pretty good the last several months on kind of sticking within this time frame. I really prioritize my mornings when I first wake up to be very present with my son, my husband. We just spend the morning together. I've also structured in time to go work out at the gym. That's something that I want to take more serious this year, be my healthiest, fittest version of myself. I think if you don't have any sort of structure, and that's how I used to operate, I don't know how I managed, to be honest. It was definitely a lot more chaotic. I think it's also important though, at the same time of having like a structured schedule that you stick to, leaving room for spontaneity, of course, because as a creative person, sometimes ideas come at the weirdest times. When that inspiration hits, I think it's good to like run with it because some very magical things can come out of that. So those are the top 5 unexpected challenges that I've struggled with over the years. I would love to know, if you're an artist watching, what are some struggles that you face in your artistic journey? Leave them in the comments below. If you'd love to watch that start to finish bee painting, then you can click the video right here. Also, if you want to check out the print, then it'll be linked below this video. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.